Thank you, Annette, for taking the time to meet with me today so we can chat a little bit about your experience and your success with LLMP, our program. Now, if you could, in a few words, introduce yourself. Where are you located? What type of lifestyle do you have? Are you currently home? Are you traveling? Some of your passions and your current job.
It's a lot. Right. Where do I start? I am a mom of two children, school-going children, and I am a lawyer by day. So I work 9 to 5 at least. I have the ability to work from home quite a bit, which frees me up a little bit. And yes, I want to expand my knowledge and horizons because working and having children, you find yourself so busy. I've switched off, in terms of social media. I know it's something that I don't know very much about. My kids are getting into it and I really want to know about it. I want to know how it works. I want to understand how it works because I know it can be all beneficial. And I think there are loads of opportunities out there if you can master this. And I don't want to be one of those old people who sits there going, you what? How do you do this? So yeah, I want to know all about it and try and see if I can use it for myself, to be honest.
Yeah, cool. And so, as you mentioned, you're a lawyer by day, so of course, you still have your day job or your 9 to 5 job. But tell me, what do you think were your struggles before joining the program?
In terms of considering going on the program or just general?
So in terms of like general and starting this as a side hustle, even though you still keep your day job.
Yeah. I think for me, it's been a bit of self-reflection. So I've been through quite a bit over the last couple of years. I've had breast cancer. I've had a year and a half out of work with treatment and all that kind of stuff. And seriously, this summer, one of my colleagues retired, and it just made me think about all of my options in life. And am I doing what it is I really want to do? Is this all it's ever going to be? Is this it? Is there something else out there? Can I make a change? I mean, I can't walk into my job and say, I'd like another 10K a month, please. That just does not work like that. You've got to climb the corporate ladder. It's a very different thing. And I'd like to do something for myself. So that's why all Jet's, outreach and all of her advertising for LLMP struck a chord with me. It's allowing me to learn something and to experience and the potential, there's opportunities for what it is and see whether it is something that I want to pursue.
Yeah, cool. And so the next question I have here for you is, what was most valuable for you in our program?
I've made some very good friends, to be honest, really, really good friends, and people in a similar position as myself, trying to, figure out what it is you want for the next phase of your life, because you do change over stages in your life, and quite clearly I have in lots of ways over the last couple of years. And there's reassessment involved, and at each phase of life, you have this reassessment, and it's really lovely to find other people who are going through the similar type of thing, and to be able to support each other and keep each other accountable and understand the fact that you are so busy that nobody will understand unless they're doing it themselves and they've got to juggle the same types of things. And unless you've been there and been pulled in 400 directions all at the same time, yes, you've still got that to experience. But that's been very good for me, I must be honest. Very good.
Yeah, cool. And so what really helped you to move forward and actually build this as a side hustle?
I think when I, was considering it, obviously for some time, I've been reflecting on what it is I really want to do with my time on Earth, and is this best use of my time, and how do I, take charge of it and invest in myself, really. So I thought, well, I know nothing other than the law, stuff like that. Do I always want to do that forever? I don't know. So it's finding something which, for me, because I love travel and I love the sunshine and the ability to be flexible like that and not have to always be bound to an office or a desk or a particular location is absolutely appealing. And for me, I think, a combination of all of those factors, it just spoke to me in terms of that's what I'd like to potentially do in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, beautiful. And so what is your biggest accomplishment since our program, do you think?
I think the pride and joy I felt at my first meeting with this client of mine when I showed her the branding that I did, and she was really, really pleased with that. And when you can see, because I didn't show it to her in advance, I took it over to her house and I sat down with her and showed her in person. And you see when somebody's joy and excitement, and it's just palpable, and that made me feel really, really good. And I haven't had that for a long time. So I think figuring out that actually what it is I can do is good enough, and if not even better than what she'd experienced before. That was really something, because you sort of think, well, I'm going through the program, I'm just doing the bits I think I can do. How good am I? I don't know. I've never seen anybody else's work. It's very hard to judge, but to see somebody's pure joy and excitement at something you've produced, brilliant. That was
Aww. And what did you think in the beginning about investing to join this program?
I think it's one of those things, as females, you always put yourself last. So in my daily existence, there's lots of trade-offs that happen, and I'll always be the last person. Do you know what I mean? The kids will get ballet lessons,
Yeah.
or you've got to go on a family holiday, or the car, or whatever it is. There's always something. And for me at this point in time, I just thought, you know what, there is something I want to do with the rest of my life. And who says I can't do things, in this next phase of my life that could make me really proud and leave a legacy for my children? So why not? Let's try it. And I really just thought to myself, it's time. So yes, spoke to Nina, and that was it.
Absolutely. And why did you decide in the end to join our program anyway?
I think because it offered me the opportunities of learning so much all in one place. It's not just focused on email marketing or just social media. It's web design, it's copy writing, it's everything. So it's a whole package altogether. And the thing I really did like when you ask the questions when you're considering it, is the fact that they'll help you find your first client and help you work through those elements. And I've seen that obviously with yourself, with Bianca, with Sidoni, all along the way. Various times you have connections with people and they just help you out, and you know that you can rely on your little community as well. So if there's a question you come up against, you kind of go, right, I don't know how to do that, or hell, I can't do it all by myself. You can put your feelers out. There'll be somebody else there can back you up and help you, which has been great.
And what if someone here is watching this right now and is doubting whether or not to join our program? What would your advice be to them?
Trust your gut. And if you really think that that is what you want to do, don't question it, just do it. I think, people can always review things afterwards and go, they have regrets. I have no regrets in doing it. I definitely know I've learned skills that I can earn money from, but I've also learned things that I now, can show my children and stuff. So I do feel like I have gained. I've definitely not lost. It's definitely an investment in myself. And where I take it from here is on me. So whatever action I take with this is how far I'm going to go with it. But really, it's a realistic investment, and it's something which I can take forward.
Love it. Love it. I'm sure that your story will inspire others. And I've seen you grow in this program, and I think you've been crushing it. And I think you've been doing so amazing. And yeah, this is only the beginning for you. This is only the beginning. And I'm so excited for what the future holds for you. Thank you so much for meeting with me today and talking about your success with the program.
Thanks, Ari.